Hey all, so I wanted to show you how I created this digital worksheet and some of the things that you may want to know going into creating something like this. So I went into the student e-textbook. So I have no doubt that your curriculum coordinators can show you how to kind of find this. I went for just the student edition e-text. This is 6th grade because I wanted it to kind of mirror what I have as an example. So that's this piece right here. You may want to look at the interactive, but this is just to create a Google Doc worksheet. So I'm in that. And what I'm looking for are these kind of big questions and things that I want the students to do. So I found this. This is the first one that I have on here. Information there. There's some information because this was done in a couple different formats, but this is what I'm looking at first off. So I'm going to go with my snippet tool, which is right here. And I'm going to look at which. Okay, so I have this snipping tool, and so I'm just going to go through and do it. And you can go through all of it. You could snip the whole page, however you want to do it. And then I'm just going to copy and paste it into what's here. So I just go through, copy and paste it, and then what it's asking them to do is kind of record the number of sections. So I went through and created just a little table for them to be able to put in their information because they're just typing in. So that's an easy one to just kind of type in. When I go through the rest of the worksheet or the rest of the lesson, I am going to find problems that I want them to do. Obviously, I snip in the content as well. So they have like the example that they're going with, and then I'm going through the problem. So here's the problem that I want you to do. And then I want them to upload a picture of their work. So I'm just snipping in those parts, and you can kind of pick and choose what you want to snip on, but it's the same process. So I'm just going to go through and find the things that I want to snip. Obviously, I want the examples and the lesson in my worksheet, but it really goes to what do you want the students to be able to do. So I would go through and put in these boxes just to show the students what I want them to be able to do and where I want them to put information. So I went through and showed students how to upload a picture of their work. I will be happy to do just a quick tutorial for students if that's something that anybody wants. But it's a pretty simple process. So what they're going to do is they're going to go to Insert, and they're going to go to Image, and they're going to go to Camera. So because I am using my camera for the screencasting, I guess, it's really not letting me show you what it's supposed to look like. But typically, you would be able to see me on here. So then they would go through and take a picture of it and click it and insert, and it would go in here. And it would look like this. So they would go through and insert in a picture, and then I would be able to see what it is that they did. So you can do any, worksheets. If you scan a document and snip parts of it, you can make it into a Google Doc that students can interact with. Now, the cool thing with this is that it's not just a matter of going through and creating a worksheet. So once you have that, what you're going to do is create an assignment. So when I create an assignment, so this is my lesson 3.1, and I'm going to say complete the lesson and turn it in. So I am going to, in Google Drive, I'm going to put this in, and I'm going to set it to make a copy for each student so that when I click assign, each student gets their own copy, and then they are able to interact with their own copy. They're not going to change anything. They can type in, they can share videos or share pictures, however they